The charges are as follows. Ms. Kim is alleging that Mr. Valdez defamed her character by intentionally lying on her on the show. Pretty cut and dry. Okay. And you are seeking Mr. EK. What are you guys seeking in damages?
2 galaxies and a public admission on all of his public platforms from Instagram, Facebook, if he has a YouTube account, and of course a TikTok account, a public apology saying that he in fact lied when he said that Ms. Kim was trying to shit on Mr. Denali. He needs to post that on all of his social media accounts. Hey. Along with 2 galaxies.
2 galaxies and a public apology on all his social media accounts, apologizing to Ms. Kim if he is victorious in the case. Okay. And now there's a countersuit, okay, that Valdez has put on Ms. Kim and Ms. Gen X. What are you seeking in that countersuit claim?
What we're suing for is public apology from Ms. Valdez.
Okay.
For her to pay reimbursement of his money gun for bail that was in the civil case.
Okay.
And also a galaxy.
Okay. Repayment of his bail money, which is a money gun, a public apology, and a galaxy is on the countersuit. Okay. All right. I think that's good. So give me 1 second. Let's go and get the theme song going. 1 second, please. Is everybody doing okay today? Tonight? I guess so.
Miss Kimmy, were you able to send Denali the 3 things that you sent me? Because I have time stamped where I'd like the exhibits to be played. Those last 3 things you sent me. Can you send those to him? Or does he have them already?
I put exclamation points on them. He has them because he sent them to me.
Okay.
Okay.
So hang on 1 second. There were a lot of clips. If you could send me the 3 clips that you want, so I can have it, because we had a lot of clips before.
I just put exclamation points on the 3 clips on your.
Did you send me through the 3 clips that you want just now?
Okay. Do you know? I just text you, and I put exclamation points on each one. So it's going to show you have 3 new texts, and it's going to show exclamation points on each clip.
Great. That's what I was looking for. Thank you so much, Ms. Kim. All right. So.
How many witnesses on each side, Mr. Denali?
How many?
Or Judge Denali?
Yes. Thank you. Go ahead. How many witnesses you have, Mr. EK? On your list?
So, Your Honor, we have.
How many?
1. We have. I will tell you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 6 or 7, but I don't know how many are actually in the chat. So we may only need to go through 3 or 4.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a list as long as 7. We gave them to you in the
right.
Defendants have that information, but directly to the question, we have as many as 7, but we may only need to use 4.
Okay. And Ms. Gen X?
I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, 6. Okay, great.
And not
that because I just want to give a fair assessment. I would not be looking at comments. So whoever you bring up, I'm going off whatever it is y'all bring up. So
good. That's one thing. But please don't look at the comments. We're trusting that the jury will listen to the evidence presented, not evidence from the peanut gallery, as well as the jurors need to be quiet while the court is in session. Okay. All right. Okay. Unless you have a bathroom break or something.
Now doing the same to the People's Court.
And then we have our theme song here.
I'm gonna do this order. Hear ye, court of spring. Denali is ready to do his thing. He don't want no tears. He don't want no lies. Above all, he don't want no alibis. This judge is hip, and that ain't all. He'll give you time if you're big or small. Fall in line that the court can meet. Peace. Everybody, take a seat.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Rowe, for that. So we're going to go ahead and start with the plaintiff with your opening statements. Court is in session. Mr. EK.
So I want everybody to understand specifically what this is and the defamation that was charged or alleged against Mr. Valdez. Specifically, he came on Mr. Denali's panel, Mr. Denali's live, and stated that Kim, along with another person who should remain unnamed, but this is about Kim, so I'm going to hold it specifically to Kim, was talking, and I quote, shit about Mr. Denali on another live. This is the allegation, and this is what we are going to prove is categorically false. He specifically said, Kimmy said that Mr. Denali is a coon and a sellout. And I will produce evidence of him actually saying that today in this trial. There are going to be a lot of other things that are stated here having to do specifically with Kimmy's character, saying that someone may testify that she lied on them. All of that is totally and completely irrelevant to this case. This case is about nobody other than Mr. Valdez and Miss Kimmy. So anything that's unrelated specifically to this case, you guys should let that go in one ear and out the other. I will say it again, and I'll probably say it 6 or 7 times during this trial, that it is specifically and only about whether Mr. Valdez flat out lied about what Kimmy did in another lie. I yield.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Attorney K. And I'm going to turn it over to Attorney Gen X.
Good evening, Your Honor. Counsel EK, gentlemen of the jury, ladies and gentlemen of the court. My name is Gen X, and it is my pleasure to represent my client, the defendant, Mr. Valdez, in this very important case. The defendant stands here falsely accused of lying intentionally and defamation of character on the plaintiff. The act of lying intentionally must be proven with factual evidence without beyond a reasonable doubt. A lie is an assertion of something known or believed by the speaker to be untrue with intent to deceive. Defamation can only be proven of something proven factual, not opinion. The prosecution hopes that their witnesses will support the plaintiff's argument that the defendant lied intentionally, but the evidence that you will hear during this trial will prove that the defendant, Mr. Valdez, is not guilty. Thank you.